Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cup Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are on a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. And welcome back to a breaking news episode for you guys today. And as you can see, the breaking news is that Jurgen Klopp has signed a brand new contract extension well, now he stays at Liverpool Football Club until 2026. Brilliant and fantastic news, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below if you're watching, live on YouTube, if you're watching anywhere else, and all that good stuff anyway. But Jurgen Klopp will be at Liverpool until 2026. No longer the talk of, who will become the next Liverpool manager in 2024. It is Jurgen Klopp, and Jurgen Klopp is here to stay until 2026, and it's absolutely fantastic. And today has just been a roller coaster of emotions. And look, guys, I'm absolutely just buzzing. I think that just chuffed. I think that's the correct word to use. And yes, Jurgen Klopp will be at Liverpool until 2026. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. If you want to come on and join as well and have your say, there is a link in the chat down below if anyone does want to come on and have your say about Jurgen Klopp signing that brand new contract extension. Of course, we'll be doing this video now anyways, breaking news about the news. The official news did come out about an hour ago, but of course there's been a whole day of Jurgen Klopp and contract talk anyway. But yeah, if anyone wants to come on and have you say, then please come on, have you say, because look, it is a massive situation, isn't it? And look, I absolutely love it, absolutely love it. Get the effing massive news, Red. Hello, 1892 Red podcast. Doug is in as well, saying all my Christmases have come in one. You never walk alone. Absolutely. And Jack as well is in saying yes, buzzing. Yes, absolutely. And look, we don't have to worry anymore, do we? We don't have to worry on who would be the next manager of Liverpool Football Club, because I'll bring the little pieces into it now. Of course, this morning at around 9 o'clock this morning, of course, Paul Joyce coming out and as recent news as well. All of us have had some recent news at 6, 7 in the morning and having exciting news. But this was the most exciting of them all. Of course, Paul Joyce saying Liverpool to step up talks with Jurgen Klopp over a new contract, and then of course all the rumours and everything that of course the Anfield talk was green lighting everything and so on. And then about an hour ago, David Ornstein, then exclusive, Jurgen Klopp has today signed a contract extension to keep him at Liverpool until 2026. 54-year-old German manager, his closest staff were on deals to 2024 and how now prolonged them by 2 years. Official confirmation not far off. And yes, that is the big news as well, is the fact that all of Jurgen's close staff like Pep Linders and co, they will all also be staying until 2026. So fantastic news. Of course, we've spoken about the rebuild that Liverpool are currently going under, and look, we're chasing a quadruple, for God's sake, and we're currently rebuilding for the future. Of course, big contracts like Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino, Mohamed Salah, for example. I think now well, of course, we've spoken about them depending on what does happen with Jurgen Klopp, and now I think it's more than concrete now that those will be getting new contracts at the club anyway. And no, guys, let me know your thoughts on that anyway. And it's fantastic news as well that no one else is leaving the club then, in terms of his close staff. Pep Linders, he's been so close with Pep since he's come back to the football club, and personally I thought Pep Linders would take over from Jurgen Klopp in 2024, but now it's fantastic now that both everyone is going to be staying at the club anyway. And it is fantastic news as well. Of course, as well, there is another show tonight as well. It could be around 9 o'clock tonight. Of course, there are other topics that I know have been mentioned today in terms of Liverpool and so on. That will be in tonight's show, but singly on this show we are speaking about Jurgen Klopp signing his brand new contract extension. And look, guys, I am absolutely buzzing about it. Genie, with that, buzzing after this, the best news, and happened so quick, no messing around. Yes, Hannah. Well, to be fair, I think Jurgen Klopp's agent, and I can't remember his name, but FSG is like closest one to Klopp. I had a meeting yesterday, signing everything up and that. So, look, and that was the thing, wasn't it, about this whole situation, was the fact that Jurgen Klopp, could he have the energy to do it, like, over the next couple of years? Of course, 2024, he said that I think a couple of weeks ago now, said that as far as things were, he was going to leave in 2024. And I think, especially after last season, what happened in his personal life, of course, with his mother with COVID, and he said last year was a very, very dark moment in his football career, as a manager and as a player, and so on. And it was whether or not, if he had that fight to go on and do it again and go and fight on, winning, of course, with this Liverpool side. And this season, I think, has proved that, we've all spoken about it over the last, year, I would say. This season was Liverpool's revenge tour, but I think it was more so a Jurgen Klopp revenge tour. You look at it last year, everyone was saying, oh, Klopp's done, and this, that, or this Liverpool team has been found out. And us Liverpool fans, we all said, now it's probably the rebuild stages for Liverpool. We have an amazing team, an amazing 11, but we need the rebuild. And you can already see with the players that we're already getting mentioned with. Of course, we've already brought in someone like Ibu Konate, for example, in the summer. Looking ahead, Fabio Carvalho, that's one for the future. And like we mentioned as well, in terms of course, contract situations, you've got Mohamed Salah's contract up for grabs. You've got Sadio Mane's as well, Bobby Firmino's. It's going to be huge, a huge couple of seasons for Liverpool, off the pitch, in terms of, getting players signed to the football club, on the pitch realistically, but you know what I mean, getting those players signed, done and delivered. And I think it's fantastic now that Jurgen Klopp, he'll be around to sort everything out. And, he knows, of course, the football club. And look, if we're chasing a quadruple this season, of course, hopefully we get to keep this going for, even longer now anyway. Of course, quadruple, it's a bit hard. It is hard to do. Well, it's impossible to do. No one's ever done it. But of course, we're hoping now that this can continue going forward, then, I should say, anyway. But let me know, guys, your thoughts in the chat down below. Jeannie says, MSG to the Premier League, it's a wrap. Yeah, absolutely. Well, to be fair as well, I know I've seen plenty of people as well wondering whether or not if Pep Guardiola would sign his new deal now that Jurgen Klopp will be sticking around. Who knows? That's another big question and talking point. Of course, if Pep does leave, then for me, I think Liverpool, go on to greatness with that. Of course, with that City team as well, and a few odds and ends as well, you'd think that Liverpool would then go to the top, but of course that doesn't mean it. Of course, City have a tremendous amount of resources and money and all that things. But Jurgen Klopp sticking around for another 2 years after the 2024, look, it's going to be amazing. Of course, we haven't even finished this season. Imagine now if we were to go on and do something magical, and then of course the official announcement is the end of the season now, because I know people will be like, oh, but it's not official. Look, it's the likelihood of it. It's done. The Athletic are reporting on it. Major people are talking about it. It's done. It's done. Neil Jones as well has spoken about it, and so on. So yeah, guys, it is 100% done. Jurgen Klopp has signed his brand new contract extension until 2026 anyway. But guys, keep your comments coming in. Let me know your thoughts in the chat down below, because I know loads of you will be buzzing about this. Of course, Jurgen Klopp signing his brand new contract. Hello, Con. Brilliant day, mate. Yeah, Mitch. Hello. Hopefully on a fantastic day, my friend. Well, you should be on a fantastic day. Saying, but yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? And look, it's now going on to the future as well. We've spoken about, of course, contract situations. We've talked about everyone waiting for Jurgen Klopp to stick around. It's now what Jurgen Klopp will do in the summer. Now, of course, Calvin Ramsey today has been mentioned. Of course, we'll mention that on tonight's show more in depth. But of course, Tuchemeni as well has also been mentioned. Of course, him last night watching the Liverpool game, which I know a load of people freaked out about. I know that absolutely, but of course, it's fantastic, isn't it, that Liverpool getting linked to probably France's #1 midfielder in terms of youth. I would say, he's been, as far as I've seen anyway, in terms of statistics, he's been, Monaco's best player this season. But of course, it is the French league. Of course, but the last Monaco player that we signed was Fabinho, so it all worked out all right, didn't it? I think I can answer to everyone. We are all buzzing with this news. Yeah, absolutely, Chris, and hello to you as well, my friend. But yes, Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp have agreed a brand new contract. Of course, if you guys are watching, coming in now. Of course, Paul Joyce did tweet it out earlier on this morning, about 9 o'clock this morning, saying Liverpool to step up talks with Jurgen Klopp over a new contract. And then about an hour ago, David Ornstein did, officially confirm that Jurgen Klopp has signed his brand new contract extension with the football club as well. And of course, all of Jurgen's close personal staff will be at the club as well until 2026, which is absolutely fantastic news as well. But guys, let me know your thoughts before we do head off. Anyway, of course, it is a breaking news episode, but we will be back tonight anyway with a more in-depth show. If anyone does want to come on the show, then please let me know. I think it'll be at 9 o'clock tonight. So if you guys are interested, then please do let me know in the chat down below. And as well as, I can see a couple of you mentioning, contract situations. Who do you think is going to be the next now to sign a new deal? Do you think it could be Sadio Mane? Do you think it could be Mohamed Salah? Let me know, guys, your thoughts in the comment section down below. Who is the next Liverpool person to get a brand new contract extension? It will be very interesting. Of course, Chris, I can already see a comment. It's Naby Keita. Absolutely. It's Naby Keita, 100%. Mitchell says, hello, quite probably day. By 100% says Chris. As well says Jeannie. John says Salah next. Think this is what he's been waiting for before he signed. Yeah, absolutely. Jeannie says 100% Chris. Chris saying, who's next to sign the new contract? Oh, not a good idea to give Connor any ideas. My mistake. Yeah, of course. Naby Keita. No, I do think the next one will be Sadio Mane. I think Mo Salah is going to be done in the summer. I know that might bugger off a couple of people, but I do think it will be Sadio Mane next. In my opinion, Bellingham, says Jeannie. I'll be in the chat for sure, absolutely. Anyway, but guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the breaking news episode that Jurgen Klopp has signed his brand new contract extension. Look, absolutely fantastic news, isn't it? That the fact that Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp will be together until 2026. Absolutely buzzing about the situation. And now we move on, of course, to Newcastle United on the weekend. Of course, keep the pressure up with Manchester City to try and win the Premier League. Of course, we've got one foot in the Champions League. We'll also be speaking about that tonight as well, hopefully with a couple of the lads as well. Try and get them on as well, and try and get any of you guys on as well if you want to come on and have your say. But of course, there will be we're going to be speaking about, of course, Jurgen's contract. We'll be speaking about Tuchemeni. We'll also be speaking about crypto potentially coming to be Liverpool's new sponsor on their kits, so that could be very, very interesting. And as well, and Jack just said he's about to join. Well, Jack, hurry up if you're gonna come on. But yeah, I think crypto £70 million deal, that's we're going to be talking about as well tonight. Tuchemeni, and we're also going to be talking about, of course, the Champions League semi-final, and of course Jurgen Klopp's brand new contract extension. Anyway, I will wait for five more minutes if Jack is going to come on. If he isn't, then I'm going to kill him as well. But we'll hopefully get Jack's views on it as well. I know Jack did a video. I know Doug's done a video on it as well. FIFA chat, for God's sake. I hate you. I'll probably be there now in a minute anyway. Crypto Fish Fingers says Mitchell as well. Well, to be fair, if Birdseye want to come in with a sponsor, who knows? That would be interesting to see anyway. Plenty of time for Salah's contract, says Chris. What else do we have? Big up way too much, Connor. As well, says Janie. Well, thank you for that. I was just about to join. I'm in a game of FIFA. For God's sake, I hate you so much. Crypto Fish Fingers as well says Mitch. Well, if Birdseye want to come on and try and offer Liverpool, I think it's around £70 million the crypto deal looks to be worth. So yeah, unless they're offering 71 or 72 mil, then I don't know. Jack about to join. I am off. Then lol. No, Genie. We don't be like that. We like Jack as well, but no, Jack isn't going to come on. He's playing FIFA. So we'll leave it there anyway. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the breaking news that Jurgen Klopp has extended his Liverpool contract until 2026. It's fantastic, you know. And let me know as well, guys, you're watching on repeat. Let me know who you think will be the next contract signing for Liverpool now. Will it be Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, Naby Keita potentially as well? I know that one will annoy anyway. But guys, thank you so very much for tuning in anyway. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. Make sure to tune back in at 9 o'clock for, of course, that show I did mention as well. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. See you all then.